All right, good day, everyone. This is Mr. Babatunde, the technologist in charge of your MIC 221. And I'm sorry this is coming a little bit late because I promised to send it. They make the information available to everybody, but because of our other labs, I've been busy and I've not had time to do that. But like they say, better late than never. So I'm doing this video just to tell you how to report your lab properly, and your lab is very important. It's going to form most of your continuous assessment for MIC 221. So I want you to get the maximum mark attainable in the course. So let's start this way. How are you going to report your manual? So that is what I want to point out. I want to talk about how we are going to report your manual. So I'm looking at your first work that you did, your first experiment. But before we talk about your first experiment, let's talk about how you are going to report your work. Okay, so reporting your work is very important. It is not the volume, it is the content that matters. I repeat, it is not the volume, it is the content. So the first thing is that you have your title. Your title must reflect what you are doing. For example, for the first experiment, what are you doing? Okay, is it isolation and enumeration of microorganisms from milk, from water, from so the topic must go along, must be suitable for what you have done. So is it isolation of microorganisms from clinical samples? Is it isolation and enumeration of microorganisms from water samples, like that? So that is going to be your title. Very important for you to have a very good title. Then another thing that is very important is your aims. Okay, aims and objectives, or aims alone. Now your aims is very, what are you trying to achieve? What is the purpose of this work that you want to do? So it's very important for you to state it specifically. So in some work, the aims might be more than one. So that's why we say aims and objectives. Now objectives are actually one, two, three things that actually make it possible for you to attain or achieve your aims. So you state that very well. Now you now go to your what? The next thing, the theory. What is the theory behind what you're doing? What is the theory behind what you are doing? Okay, so you must tell us the theory behind the experiment. When I say theory, you know, theory is the theoretical basis for what you're doing. Okay, what you are doing is a practical work, but there's a theory behind it. So what is the theory behind what you are